Today, I will talk about the fixed asset in CUSCEN ERP. It is about controlling fixed assets of the company in ERP. In fixed asset, there are book, depreciation method, and disposal method. Firstly, I will talk about the book. There are two types of books, internal booking and external booking. You can choose fixed day or number of days in mid-period type as you require. If it is a posting book, you can mark here. In mid-period days, you fill as you prefer. This is all you need to know about book. Next, it is for depreciation method. Depreciation method is a part of migrating how to depreciate fixed assets. Here, you can fill the method code. And also, you can put the method of depreciation description here. You can choose the options like declining, straight line, remaining value in calculation method. The next one called averaging convention. In here, you can choose full period or mid-period or next period as you preferred. This is the multiplier and you can define the percent per year as you preferred here. After that, you can click the Save button to complete. I will explain about disposal method right now. When your fixed assets are lost or destroyed or donated, you can create disposal method here. As you can see, this one is sold out. This is stolen, lost, and damaged. You can define the various disposal method in here. The next one is asset preference. If you want to integrate FA accrual account and preceded account with fixed assets, you can do in account setting here. You can choose for depreciation history view as you like here. Another one is you have to mark the update GL and auto post on release in here. In numbering setting, you can adjust fixed asset transaction as you require. You can choose asset numbering as GLAP posting or GLAR posting or you preferred. If you marked in here, this will be auto-generated. You can choose the way you want to create the journal type. You can also integrate with the asset transfer numbering. This is all about asset preference. Next, I will talk about asset type and building. This is the step how you create the asset type. In here, you can click New to create the asset type. You can choose asset type code and description as the way you like. If the asset type you want to create is tangible, you can mark here and also mark the next one if you want to depreciate. This is how you create the asset type. The next part is building. If you want to set the building of the fixed asset, you can use the building. First, click the New button. You can choose activity key and description as you prefer. I will explain about asset class right now. Here, you can create the class for the fixed assets. I will show you the example. You can name asset class and fill descriptions as you preferred. In general information, you can choose the number rank and asset type that you want to integrate. If the asset type is chosen as tangible and depreciate in previous step, you can see the mark here. You can also set the useful life. As you can see, we had been used internal booking with straight line method, full period, fixed day, and posting book is on in depreciation settings because we create as internal booking in last steps. In GL accounts, you can integrate fixed asset account and FA accrual account here. Same for the accumulated depreciation account and depreciation expense account as well. In Asset Master, you can also create asset type and class that we created in last steps here. I will create a new one as Asset Master now. You can set the asset code here. Parent asset can't be seen because there is no existence. You can fill the asset description as you like. There are asset summary and tracking info in general setting. In asset summary, you can see asset class and asset type are filled automatically because we had created in last steps. You can choose useful life, year, quantity and receipt date as you preferred. You can set your depreciation start date here. You can set acquisition cost, salvage amount, and if you had replacement cost in here. If you want to start the disposal, you can pick your date for disposal date here. And also, for disposal amount. You can set your branch, building, floor and room in tracking info. You can also integrate department, staff, reason and tag number if you had. The next one is purchasing and tangible info. It also consists of two types, purchasing detail and tangible info. In purchase detail, there will be receipt type, PO number, bill number and model code. In tangible info, there is condition field that can identify your asset is good or average or bad. You can also fill the fair market value here. You can integrate the division here. If your fixed is turn out to be a car, you can put the car license expire date here. If your fixed is a land, you can fill the land permit expire date here. In GL section, it is all about connecting with master asset to relevant GL accounts. If the current is depreciated, you can see it in balance section here. You can upload the attachments if you had it. This is the history where you can all of your action in this asset. The next topic I will explain about is asset balance. It is also the same as Asset Master that we had through together. You can check the asset balance by choosing book code, branch, asset class and status. As you can see, this asset code had various kind of fields such as branch, booking, depreciation method, depreciation from date, from period, business use amount, current cost, original acquisition. You can see the useful life is 5 years. You can also see the relevant fixed asset reference here. This is how you can view the asset balance by using filter. You can use the asset transfer when you want to transfer your asset from place to place. I will click the Create button from waiting list. You can choose the place from where asset class to another and you can see the relevant branch will be showed. You can fill the description why you transfer. You can fill the description why you transfer. After that, you have to click the Save button. Now, we had transferred the asset. But we need to release the document to complete it. We are successfully completed the asset transfer. The next one is run depreciation, which can use to depreciate the fixed asset. You can choose the period and branch. You can choose run and amp test when you want to check the selected period and branch of which fixed asset can depreciate. If you had choose run as actual, all of the fixed assets of the selected period and branch will depreciate immediately. Right now, I will choose the run and test to continue the process. As you can see, there are two assets which can be depreciate in selected period and branch. You can see how much is acquisition cost, depreciation amount and accumulated depreciation amount. You can also check how much left of net value. This is all about run depreciation. I will explain about run disposal right now. It can be used when the assets of the company are lost or destroyed or donated. You can choose the period and branch which you preferred. Just like the run depreciation before, you can use run and test and run as actual as same for disposal. As you can see, there is one asset which can be depreciate in selected period and branch. You can see the asset code, asset class and description. There are useful life, acquisition cost, depreciation amount and net value. All of this conclude about the run disposal. The final one is asset transaction that can view all of the transaction in the past. You can choose date that you want to view and click Go. Now, you can see the transactions of the selected period as two types, which is transfer in and transfer out. This is all about the fixed assets. Thanks you all.